What is up, fam? We are back and ready for another one. We got the NF reaction today. I Just Want to Know is the song. It's the first song we're reacting to from this new album. If you want to check out some of our other reactions, feel free to go and take a look across the YouTube channel. There have been multiple that have gone out that you guys have been loving, and thank you for your feedback and your encouragement and the comments that you've been putting and all that kind of stuff. Bit of context about myself: yes, I am a real pastor, and I also am a musician and absolutely love music. It has raised me, and so getting to listen to amazing music, and this really has been amazing, and then also break down some of the themes in that are really truly quite special. But also, if you want to know, this song is called I didn't even do that on purpose, but I do stream on twitch.tv/PastorSKAR. There's the Twitch logo over there. So if you want to hang out while I'm live, feel free. But right now, let's jump straight into this goodness. This song is I Just Want to Know by NF, and I haven't hit play yet, but already you can see that this one's going to be intense. I'm telling you right off the break, this one's going to be intense. A lot of his songs are, but dude, I'm ready. Let's run it. Here we go. Okay, so that's a car accident. And there's a lady lying in his arms. They're both covered in blood. And now I assume flashback to that same car, because that's what that was. Yo. Yeah. Only time you ever call me. Okay, so it's literally hold up. I gotta pause this. I clicked the wrong button. There we go. It's literally just bouncing back and forth between the crash site and the actual thing. So I think we're gonna just get a glimpse in between of both. But here we go. Let's hit it. Yeah. Only time you ever call me is when you feeling like don't nobody else wanna listen. When's the last time you saw me? You probably don't remember that, cause that was back when you were different. I don't wanna hear the sorries. I'm tired of all the talking, to be honest. I would rather see it different. Yeah, you pass me in the... Okay, so I mean, first of all, multiple things standing out. Like, again, like I said, he's cutting back and forth between the pre and post accident, if you will. Here, it's literally a shot of him covered in blood lying there while reciting the lyrics of this song. And it sounds like there is an argument in this relationship. There's some tension. He's saying, you only call me when, what was the lyric? When you feel like no one else wants to listen. And when was the last time you saw me? You probably don't even remember that, because back then you were different. So a lot has changed in the relationship dynamic here. And it looks like they were probably having an argument or something while in the car driving, which has led to this. That is heartbreaking, because it actually happens so often, fam. The amount of people that have had car accidents because of high emotion situations. Can I just put a word of warning out to you right now? If you're ever in that scenario where either the driver or you as a passenger, or you are the driver, either way, are in a really emotionally intense moment while driving, please just pull over or ask them to pull over. Like, literally get it out when you're safe and stopped, not while you're driving, because you're literally in a big metal box moving real fast, and things like this actually happen, and you probably won't be able to lie there and rap in the process. But here we go. This is already wild. I'm trying to see who's in the car. Ooh. Yeah. So you can see they're definitely fighting. They're arguing. He's adjusting the mirrors. Like, it's very distracting, right? I wonder if it'll show what actually happened that caused the car to... It looks like the car rolled, but I wonder if they'll actually show that. All you ever do is lie to me. Wish that I could say that this is coming as a surprise to me. Tell me that I never took the time, and now you ain't got the time for me. Ooh. Well, there it is. Also, the vibe of this song is similar. It's got its NF uniqueness, of course, but it is also quite different to a lot of the other ones. Like, it again starts with the keys coming in, and then the bass hits, and it's got this mad drum beat. Very similar in concept to a lot of his other music, which starts thin and then gets bigger. But I don't know, there's just something about this one that
I guess doesn't have a dark, ominous tone to it as much as more of a heartfelt tone to it, if that makes any sense. Like it's not aggressive, and it's not, you know, woe is me in like here's all the problems going on, but instead it's just kind of sad, and it makes sense, because if this is a song where, you know, a relationship argument is going on and a car is rolled and all that kind of stuff, like that, the analogy of that, you know, accident being so being so preventable, being so avoidable, I think is a really powerful one. And that's often the case in a lot of relationships and a lot of arguments, where it's kind of like, how do we get to this point? You know what I mean? Like it didn't have to be like this. And in this scenario, it definitely didn't have to be like this for a car to roll. And yet, because of decisions, small decisions leading up to that, this is where we find ourselves. Let's keep going. I just want to know, when did you get so cold? What happened to your soul? Don't you see me? Wow.
We used to talk like best friends. I remember that.
It's a really good beat.
What happened to us? Now you got me questioning what trust is. You told me you would be there for me, yeah, but you ain't really mean it, did you? Now you want to jump ship. Leave me here alone while I'm used to it. Everybody else did. Who you have?
Bro, this is hard, man. This is hard. NF's lyrics are so personal. Like, you just feel like you're reading someone's diary entry, and there's something a little bit awkward about that almost. But I love his transparency and his vulnerability to just go in and say, hey, here's how I'm feeling and here's how it is, and things like that. Like everyone else, now you want to jump ship, leave me here alone. Well, I'm used to it. Everyone else did. Like, he feels like everyone's abandoned him, so you might as well, whatever. I don't even care. You know, as we say on stream, K love you, bye, and that's it. You know what I mean? But there you go. But oh man. There's just so much happening in it.
Don't tell me I don't want to know. Every time I ask, I just feel sick. You're the one that jumped in.
Oh, okay. So relationship's already over, and she's potentially with someone else at this point, because, you know, who are you having fun with? Don't tell me I don't want to know. Every time I ask, I just feel sick. For anyone that's been through a relationship breakup, there can be moments like that where you're just like, you know what, dude? I don't even know, because you visualize yourself with this person for so long that all of a sudden, when that doesn't align, it gets hard. But yo, there you go. Man.
Aliens, now you trying to tell me that it's not true. I ain't got a clue who I'm looking at right now, but I know the person that I'm looking at is not you. Ooh. Yeah, they say you are who you hang with. Maybe that's the reason you've been changing. Maybe that's the reason why I'm feeling like you're dangerous. And every time we talk, it's like I'm talking to a stranger.
That's actually a really clever lyric, because it's a well-known phrase. You are who you hang with, right? Or there's different versions of that. You know, you are what you eat is what some people say. But, you know, there's a lot of that, like, culture around you affects you. And I agree with that completely. I've seen it in my own life. I've seen it in other people's lives. Like, you know, you put people around another certain type of people, and a lot of characteristics rub off. But the point here isn't actually that. It's the, I'll read this bit to you. They say you are who you hang with. Maybe that's the reason you've been changing. And what essentially he's saying is, well, you're not hanging with me. You know, maybe the reason you've been changing is because of the people that you're around and the culture and environment that you're in. Maybe it's the who you're having fun with that was referenced earlier. Maybe it's a friendship group, but either way, it's not in this story, Nate. And that's clearly a tricky thing that he's trying to go through here. Sorry about the cough. He's literally pulling her out of the car. Oh, that's just like my worst nightmare, man. Are they going to clarify if she actually made it or not? Because he's the only one talking. It's not like we've had some songs where there's been a female part that has been sung as well, but there hasn't been one in this song. So, yeah, I don't know. Okay, paramedics are here. She's not moving though. Also, this is very different. I'll break it down in a sec. I just want to see this. I think it's near the end of the song. Still got the brace on. Come on, give us some resolution. Also, Nate is a good actor. Oh, and the smiley face for juxtaposition on the back of the... Bro, come on. All right, that's where the clip is ending, I think. I don't think there's a little bonusy bit, but I'll just keep it playing just for a second to make sure. And no, that's going to be it. Like, okay, there's one thing that I want to call out. How different this is to a lot of his previous video clips, where a lot of the previous video clips were, for most part, video clips, right? Like, it was little bits of lyric on the walls, you know, a mansion. Like, there's all these different things that are going on. This one was like cinematic in a very different way. Both of them are telling a story. Both of them speak a lot, and to be fair, there are a lot of other cinematic ones. If you guys remember one of the video clips that we broke down previously, which one of you in the comments actually informed me, it was the one where they showed a wealthy lady and she was not happy in her situation, and they showed a not wealthy guy and he wasn't happy in his situation. And one thing that the comments actually pointed out to me, which I didn't know beforehand, so thank you for the wisdom, was that guy was actually like the cleaner for that lady. Like, you see him at his job and her car is the one that's in the garage or in the driveway or something. That's mind-blowing. Thank you for the 200 IQ play. I appreciate you. But the point is, a lot of those are also well filmed. I'm not saying that there's a poor quality before and this one's great. I'm saying that the tone is very different, because this isn't even a story. It's not even like a full start to finish kind of thing. This is an event. This is one moment of a car accident caused by an argument and a relationship breakdown, which then leads to this. And in the end, you don't know what happens, and I don't know what happens, and I'd love to believe that in one of the future songs we'll get to see maybe what happens. I don't know, but all we know is that she's non-responsive and they put her in an ambulance and he's going. But what I mean is, in previous ones, Nate at least hasn't really had to act that much. He's had to, you know, sing and rap and that kind of thing, and there's been a bit of like throwing things around and all that. But in this one, like, he's acting genuine like grief. He's got blood splatter on his hoodie. Like, you know, there's a lot more going into this that is less of a, hey, let's film a video clip, and more of a, hey, let's film a short film, if you will. And the music is also going to be there to tell that story. But what an interesting story to juxtapose a relationship falling apart with a vehicle going off the rails and you know, rolling, and just the tension in all of that is really quite wild. And you know, for me, I see just one last thing before we wrap this video up. I see lyrics in here about, you know, you told me you would die for me. Yeah, all you ever do is lie to me. And just things like that, where I'm like, man, it's so true how often we put our hope and I guess our faith in other people, and other people can and do let us down. I know I've been let down by many people. I know I have let down many people, and it is a part of life, and it sucks, and no one wants that, but it happens. And so I don't know about you, wherever you are around the world watching this, but for me, I find that hope in my faith, in my relationship with Jesus, and my understanding of his love and acceptance and forgiveness of me, and how that just absolutely changes my entire world. You know what I mean? And so just to be able to do this journey with you guys, the NF journey, and draw out these little things has been so incredibly encouraging, and it has been a huge blessing. So I just want to say thank you for being here. If you haven't yet, feel free to drop a subscribe, drop a like, hit subscribe. I don't know, do the things. You know the things. You're on YouTube. I'm on YouTube right now. It's the YouTube things. Do the YouTube things for us, and I cannot wait to see you in our next video. Remember, if you are into gaming or anything like that, I actually look after a not-for-profit which cares for gamers. Like, that is what I do as my full-time gig, and you can join us anytime you want on twitch.tv/PastorSKAR, where you'll find all the links to all the things. We're on Discord, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. Where you are, we are too. But in the meantime, let's hang out. Let's enjoy some NF. Thank you for being here. God bless you guys. God loves you guys, and so do I. And as always, my friends, I love you. Bye.